your stream has grown and evolved since we first spoke. It's been some time and some incredible things have happened. You've introduced an alter ego. You've had an insane subathon. You've messed with your schedule a bunch. You've changed stream rooms. You've done all sorts of stuff since we last spoke. So I kind of want to start with getting a little bit of a recap of, where you were when we first spoke in the Twitchosphere, where you were kind of getting used to the platform when we first spoke, and, reflecting now how things have changed and, maybe some of those milestones that you achieved along the way. Because, I mean, I'm looking at that room now and it looks really put together compared to when you first started streaming, and your audio is on another level. And, we're all dying to know about that sub count as well. So let's get into the nitty gritty of what's changed for you in terms of Twitch in the last 6 months since we've last spoken on here.
Totally, man. I was trying to think about how long it's been, and I resubbed to Knotfest, and it was 7 months. So I think it was about 7 months ago. Yeah.
Very cool.
And I've been streaming for 9 months now. So like I'm still figuring it out. But back then I was like, I had no idea what was going on, man. And it was like, it's like writing your own music, I was getting inspired by guys like you, and tons of other music streamers, and just kind of, still trying to figure out like, the best content to do on Twitch. But it's been an incredible journey, man. Like I'm still kicking myself for not getting on here sooner because of just the love. You can see it in the chat here. Man, it's been one of the best places I've found ever since the history of the internet to connect with your fan base and your audience. It's like it goes beyond an Instagram post. Or you just, you post a picture, you throw a caption down, and maybe you reply to a few comments. It's like, no, you're hanging out with people for 4 to 8 hours, and you really get to know each other. So that's been my favorite part, especially that subathon, man. We streamed for 69 hours straight, and I think people saw a side of me that I don't think comes out unless you're streaming for a certain amount of time. It's like a relationship. It's like when you first meet somebody, you kind of have like, this kind of small talk. You kind of have your guard on, in a sense. But after spending that much time with somebody, you just kind of let that guard down, and you are just who you are, having a good time with your friends. So that part's been incredible, man. It's, like anything, I'm just always trying to add things into it. Always trying to upgrade things. And I got started on a very, kind of mediocre setup, and, just trying to add more things in, and it bogs my computer down. I got to get new stuff. But yeah, man, it's been great. I streamed all of our tour. Well, most of it once we got it up and running. I was streaming the live shows with the backpack rig I had, live board sound. That was fucking badass. It was so cool to be able to do that for everyone. And we're going to be doing that again in a week. So,
I mean, and we'll get into the nitty gritty of, what that tour coming up entails and the excitement about that. But I want to talk about some interesting things you just pointed out. So, I mean, the stream started as something you were doing from a stream room. You were hanging, playing covers, playing your own songs, shooting the shit. But then you went on tour. And this is something that a lot of music streamers are faced with. Without dropping a million names, I think that everyone knows there's a lot of music streamers on here that don't just stream on Twitch. They're also professional musicians by trade. That's how we all ended up here. So most of us, if not almost all of us, have all been on tour once since things have started opening up again. And it's been interesting to see everyone's different approach to what they do on tour. Some people are sticking with the backstage warm-up. Some people are not doing any music content at all. Some people are streaming full shows, and some people are just not streaming. The approach that you took was very, very cool. Can you kind of run me down the prep and the setup and the gear and, what you set out to do and some of the bugs that you may have, run into along the way, and how you finally got that live show stream running?
Dude, I'll show you. I'll show you what it is. I got the backpack just over here.
Right on. Let's check it out. For those that don't know, when we say the backpack is a very, very common way to do IRL type streaming. It is literally, as you're about to see, a backpack. Holy friggin' moly, we just got rated by Chainbrain with 135 maniacs. Look at these follows coming in. Hello, everyone. Hello, everybody. It is great to have y'all here. Puggers, Kapa, Chain Bew fam, let's go, baby!
Cheers, dude.
Cheers. Cheers.
So I was just about to open up my special package here to show everybody what's inside. You just came at the right time there, Chainbrain.
Chainbrain, you're right on time for the big package. He's doing Jandalf's sword with Snape's half-prints.
And you know what, man? This is actually what I want to start doing more of at home.
Balrog. Ray Martini, you handsome son of a gun. You handsome son of a gun. Chainbrain, we watched the video. We watched the video on the stream today. It was awesome. It's really funny. We watched. I did a co-stream with Chainbrain on the weekend, and there's a 15-minute video that one of his incredible community members put together, and we watched it live on stream, and it's really funny.
Dude, I watched a lot of that stream, actually. I was just lurking. I didn't pop in. I didn't want to, you know, as you probably know too, you know, when you pop in a chat, everyone it's like, oh, shout out for you. And sometimes you just want to enjoy.
I'm a lurker.
And just enjoy. So
I was just doing that.
I was also really hungover that day on the Saturday. So I was like, not very. Anyways, that's besides the fact.
I digress. Chainbrain, thank you so much for the raid. If anyone here doesn't already follow Chainbrain, he too is Defender of the Riff alumni, an incredible musician here on Twitch. Make sure you follow his channel. He plays guitar literally 75 days a week for 80 million hours each stream. He is incredible. I don't know how he does it. Everybody follow Chainbrain. Chainview. Chinbrain.
Dude, so this is. I want to actually start. You know, we're talking about streaming, talking about Twitch and content and things like that. And I want to start using this more at home as well.
Okay.
Because why not? You know,
Absolutely.
I think there might be a shift going on in Twitch. You know, maybe more people doing in real life things. I'm always excited to see those streams because it's like you or I in our stream room playing guitar. It's more so the same every time, which is great, and it's it's always a good time. But so those unique streams, I'm like, whoa, this is never happening again. You know, like the stream you did with Plastic Kitten. Or right. Kitten cosplay, sorry.
Not your kitty cosplay.
Not your kitty cosplay.
Yeah. What my IRL hot tub stream in Orlando?
That shit was lit.
Yeah, that shit was fun as
awesome,
fuck.
Man.
Dude, we rented.
Or like we were just walking around a festival.
Yeah.
Or you're just walking around a festival.
Yeah, I did that. That was Willietown. I went to Ohio. I did IRL. I did IRL with her in Orlando. I did a cooking stream with Cosmic Cat this weekend as well. Like I'm really into the collaborative kind of off the cuff type streams. I did one with Mike Leon as well. I went to Mike Leon's house in Tampa and played a dozen songs with him. It was fun as fuck.
That's so sick, man.
But I love what you were doing on tour. I love what you did on tour with the live show. That is so cool.
Thank you, dude. Thank you. I'm kind of disappointed. I only got it working partway through the tour. I didn't have it right from the beginning, and that problem was the data package. So
run me down what we're looking at and what the issues were and how you resolved it.
Okay, let me switch cameras here so you can see better. All right.
I like that you're very organized. This is a
pretty
goddamn
simple,
mess.
This is the heart of it right here.
Okay.
The Live View Solo.
Okay.
So this thing's got 2 modems that go into it.
Yeah.
That you get 5G unlimited. You got to buy the data plan. And what I didn't know is I thought when you bought the modems, they came with the data plan because they're so damn expensive that
they should.
It said that they were kind of hooked up, but I couldn't test it until I was in the U.S.
Right.
So I thought. I don't know if they work in Canada. But essentially, dude, it's just this with a camera hooked into it. Right? I was using a camera that I can't really show you. But it's pretty simple, man. You turn this thing on, you hit the one button saying go live. It's all connected to your Twitch, and you're live. Once you have it all set up, it's about easy as it gets. So in this backpack is just the Live View Solo and a battery bank to keep it and the camera powered. And that is pretty much it, man.
And so how would you set that up each night? And how are you getting soundboard audio? Where was the camera living? Who was operating all this stuff? I have a million questions.
Yeah, man. Let me come back to you here. So the camera audio, if you have a camera that has just a headphone jack into it, you can just get a right and left XLR into headphone jack from the board. And so you just get board mix straight in it. You just plug it into the camera, and it's good to go.
And you would just leave the camera at front of house with the cord in it, and you're good to go.
I would usually have it set up side stage.
So how do you get it from front of house to side stage?
I think that's a question for our sound guy, to be honest.
Right. a lot of extendos. A lot of extendo
Well,
cables.
he's got boxes and stuff on stage.
Right.
So he just grabbed it from there.
From the snake, right.
Yeah, so it's just it's an out from the board.
Right.
Essentially, however you have to get that. And then just set it up side stage. We had the first show I didn't have board mix for the first few shows. So one show we had our buddy 70K Stormtrooper walking around with it, and that was fucking really cool. I wish we can get board mix with somebody walking around.
That'd be very cool.
That would be next level.
Wireless board mix with a handheld camera.
Yeah,
I like that.
Or you just got like a huge XLR following this guy and like a team of people.
It's like have you ever seen Zach Wilde do his bit where he goes out in the audience and plays guitar?
Yeah.
So check it out. So he does that every show. No matter like whether you go see Zach Sabbath or BLS or Zach Solo, whatever you go see, he always does that gag. But if you know Zach, he doesn't use a wireless. So there's always a team behind him holding a patch cord, 100 feet of cord over the audience's head while he's walking through general admission so he can climb up on the bar and play guitar. What an absolute nightmare. It's crazy.
It's a miracle he doesn't come unplugged.
Oh, I mean, that's why you have a team of people with the cord.
Yeah. Guys sitting there, I fucking don't get paid enough for this.
What do you do on the BLS tour? I hold cord. I hold cord.
But yeah, dude, it was pretty fucking clutch to be able to still keep streaming while we tour. Like, as you know, like you don't want to stop, just completely stop.
Right.
Like that's the death of the channel for quite a bit. So, I want to do more like, during the day walking around with it type thing. And I've got a couple new cameras that'll work better for that too anyways. So I'm going to try to do that, more behind the scenes type thing. But I'm usually, as you know, you end the night pretty late. And then you wake up when it's time to load in, and then it's like, I don't get much time to walk around and sightsee anyways. So
I think that that's a part of the IRL streaming that even I experienced in my first couple shows back with Exciter is that I wanted to stream hotel room warm-ups and I wanted to stream after show hangs and I want to do that stuff, but like I very quickly remembered that nah, dude, I'm in a band that has a crew of like maximum 2 people, if I'm lucky. There's not enough hands on deck. Like, this isn't an arena tour.
Yeah, you can't just walk away.
With a crew bus. I can't just like, hey, you set up my stream rig. Hey, you sound check my stuff for me. I'm gonna go host a stream. Like, it's just like there's no infrastructure for that at certain levels of touring. So that hit me real quick. I'm like, okay, I think my best option is to stream the live show because it's something I'm already doing. But, I was running into, some of the issues that you were running into, but I was really stoked once you got it going. Once you got it going on tour, it was incredible. There's only so many people doing that, and you were absolutely one of the highest quality and one of the best ones doing it. You made the investment in the gear. It's unreal. It looked and sounded crisp.
Thank you, dude. Yeah. I'm glad it worked out after that investment. It wasn't working the first, week or so. I was like, Jesus.
Yeah, the anxiety. I can only imagine. Yeah, the data plan, obviously not cheap either. So, you know, I'm glad to see your community turned up and supported you. Your stream grew while you were on the road. I watched it happen. It was incredible.
It was incredible, man. The Twitch family, the UTA family is just absolutely incredible, man.